All right, so we're doing session 2, all right, of your launch strategy session. So what I'm sharing with you now is the video. I'm just recapping for the recording sake. Is the editor I'd recommend for the video. So this is a sales strategy, which is key, that facts tell, stories sell. So the first thing you want to do with anything that you're doing when you're marketing to people is you want to hook them. So you hook them with a story, you hook them with this is why you're not gonna, make money. This is why you're losing money. Here's how to change this. So we're gonna change, and instead of just telling them about the product first, you're gonna tell them about your story, which is you're tapping into their pain point, which is their problem. So you have to sell people based on where it hurts or where their struggle is. So a lot of them are out there struggling with figuring out how to make ends meet, how to make money. And your planner is going to be showing them ways to save more money, right? Your schedules, I should say, not planner. So let's go to the video. So in terms of the beginning, I realized you were reading from something, right? No, you want it to flow. I don't want you to read from anything. I want you to memorize it. And you don't have to do it word for word. Like, even if you created a script, you don't have to do it word for word. It needs to flow because people need to feel like they're in their living room talking to you. That's what you're doing, right? That's why video actually, and that's why you'll notice that people who go viral are people who do videos. They do a lot of live videos, or they do reels that it's them talking with the strategy, right? Because people want to feel comfortable. So don't read from a script, because it's obvious that you're reading from a script, right? You want to talk just like you're talking to your partner or any of your other business partners or friends or family or whatever, right? So I want you to talk like you're telling them the story, and put yourself in the frame of mind of somebody who is struggling and has no idea how to get out of the financial pit that they're in, right? And then when you do that, now you start talking to them from that, because then now the video is going to be more engaging in the beginning, right? So and then, all right, this section where you're smiling at the front, wait, I'm pressing play and it's not playing. Okay, so notice how you smile there first, and then you pause and say hello.
Flourish, Inspire.
Right,
my name is Melissa Mack.
So I want you to edit out that front section. Like, even if you redo the video, and the video is how you do it, the settings showing them the big stacks of books, which that is a problem, because who wants to walk around with all of those heavy stacks of books, right? But so you're showing them the problem you are having, that's fine, right? But just in the beginning here, edit out the little parts which show that, oh, you're waiting on it to start, right? So you can just use your finger and swipe on CapCut or whatever, or your mouse, and edit out that part, okay? So let's just watch the
I am
rest.
the founder and CEO of Flourish Spire. What is Flourish Spire? Spire is a structure, a strong foundation and solid base. What is flourish? It's to bloom, to grow. So with this foundation, I am providing you a way to grow and bloom. My goal is to empower individuals by offering them a financial foundation through our specifically designed templates. These templates enable users to take a All
right, let me pause here. When you do the intro, first thing I want to say, where I want you to introduce the story that you told at the end is right here. Okay, you understand that? Right, so okay. I just want you to, that's why I'm playing the video, because I want you to understand what to do where, right? So how I want you to change it up and say, okay, welcome to Flourish Spire. Here's a story about how we got started. I was in the middle of that, struggling, nowhere to turn, didn't know what to do. So I started creating schedules in calendars like these. Then you bring in the story, okay? And then after you share the story, you're gonna talk about what the solution is. Because what you're doing, which is how you sell, is you focus on the client's problem. You focus on why your product is a solution for their problem. And then you tell them where to get it. Okay? How to buy it or whatever.
So do I say what?
Go ahead.
Do I say, talk about what is Flourish Spire and then bring in my story?
Yes. So introduce them to Flourish Spire first. That's fine. right? And then tell them how Flourishpire came about. So let me tell you my story of how Flourishpire started. I was struggling because you have to remember that the people who you're trying to sell it, they're struggling to keep their finances together. Okay, so start with the intro and then the story. So you just tell them what is Flourishpire, and then your story is how come you built Flourishpire. So I do that a lot in my marketing. Like I have Be Free Marketing Company, which is a business consulting agency and business consulting and marketing agency. When I tell people what I do, I tell them how I got here, right? That's how come I get more people being interested in becoming a client, because I told them when I started, I had nobody to guide me with the systems and the strategies that would turn my dreams into money. So I figured out a way. I used my business skills and I did my research. I understudied a whole lot of business coaches and stuff like that. And then I created systems and solutions. I launched a book that went global, got me in the media, got my business known. And then I taught other people how to do the same thing. Simple as that. And then as you go along, you just tweak the business model according to what the market is demanding at the time. Okay? So that's one of the key things, like in launching. When you launch, don't just think about launching because this is a good tool that you've used. No, put your mind in, it is a good tool. It's not that it's not that, that's not true. It's just the strategy in getting them to go, wow, I have to get that. You understand? Right? Okay. So let me just see there.
An organized approach to managing their money, helping them secure a more stable and confident financial future. In 2006, I would utilize hard copy calendars and document my bill due dates and align them to my pay dates.
So right here, you're telling them why did you start doing that? Right? So you're gonna tell them why you started using them, what was happening, right? The same story that you have. So what was going wrong? Why you decided you need to start documenting it?
These hard copy calendars and carry them with me everywhere. In these calendars, you can see how month to month I would go in there, document my pay dates and all their bill due dates, so that I made sure that I wasn't missing a beat with any payments that needed to be paid.
You notice how your tone
In
changed?
2017,
now that I'm sharing this with you, have you noticed how your tone changed? When you started telling them about the books and not missing a beat, you notice how you got more engaging because you're not reading, you're just flowing.
Yeah.
You notice it? Right. So that needs to be throughout the entire video. Just flow. Okay. Right. And even if like, say you do a training and you do a PowerPoint presentation and you're reading from the slides, make whatever you're reading sound as normal as possible to your voice. That's like the art of public speaking. So you want to make it sound as close to your voice as possible and not like an AI voice or machine.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw that there was Google Sheets, the cloud. I wanted to stop carrying these everywhere and start utilizing my cell phone. And so with that, I ended up creating templates with Google Sheets and Google Calendar. I utilized my spreadsheet to create it as a shared spreadsheet for my partner and I, so that we can document our debt and track our finances as a couple. Let me show you a quick overview of my products. I will share my screen now.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like so I did edit a version, and it looks like the edited version is not in here.
Oh, so this is not edit. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. So here is what I want to suggest here. Here's an overview of what it is. Don't pause and say share your screen. So you're pausing to share your screen, but you only say share your screen. Like if we're doing a training with other persons, like a masterclass, then you tell them sharing your screen. But remember that this is not a masterclass. So you just say overview, edit the video to where the screen actually comes up. Okay. All right. So maybe send me the edited version then, because I'm going to give you stuff that you already edited.
Here you will see an example of a shared template.
This part is all
For a
okay.
shared template. This could be for you and your partner, documenting all your money, utilizing your checkbook balancing, which is something I have showed you, that where you track all your finances, transaction tracking. And then you can do that for you and your partner. Then you have a snowball timeline where you document your debt and attack it as a team and see how long it'll take you for you to be able to pay it off. And then you have a subscription list, a monthly bill due date list, a savings, tracking your credit cards, seeing if they're beneficial for you, tracking your retirement as a couple, paycheck, and if you have any W-2s for taxes. And then your debt accomplishments. How much did you pay off, and did it help? So this is for the shared package deal. And with the shared package deal, you'll also get a PDF that comes with the links to your Google Sheets and a link to your Google Sheets calendar. I also have a package deal for single users. This is a single user template. So you'll see the information that is in here for one person. You'll have a checkbook balancing for one, a snowball timeline for one, subscription to the spreadsheet, tab by tab. Some YouTube video will explain how you can see when interest hits your credit card and when your credit report gets updated. You will also have access to some YouTube videos. And in these YouTube videos, you'll have a detailed explanation on how to go through your templates, tab by tab. And then it explains to you how to utilize the PDFs. There are several YouTube videos to help you through these, guide you through these templates. A quick background of myself and why I came up with this. I grew up with hardships.
So this is the part that I said I needed to put at the front, okay?
So one day after high school, I was given a hard copy calendar, which you will see here. Back in 2006. And with this hard copy calendar, I thought about how I can use it to my advantage. I treated it as a diary. And in this diary, I documented my money, because when you don't have the money, you figure out ways to make it work. You figure out ways to pay off your bills and have a clear overview of what is needed to move forward.
So this is how I want you to reword this part. So the challenge was I didn't have the money, so I had to figure out ways to make it work. And the solutions that I came up with is what I'm sharing with you, which is why I'm offering these documents that are already set up just for you. All you have to do is purchase and download. Okay, so all that we did is just change around the word in a little bit there. Did you see what I did with that? Okay.
Yes.
Being such a visual person, I needed to paint a picture. And once you paint that picture, then you can see that end goal. And that's exactly what I did with my story. I look forward to providing you with my templates so that you can make a proactive and organized approach to managing your money. Thank you for watching.
Okay. So at the end, instead of saying thank you for watching, I want you to tell them where to go on the website to get it to purchase. Okay. So instead of saying thank you for watching, just say, hey, I know this will transform your life just like it transformed me and my partners. To grab it, go to the products tab on this website, and you can also do a screen share, right? I do that like for my free guides and courses I'm offering. I do a video recording and do a screen share where I show them exactly how to go to the website. I highlight like the website name, right? And then click through to where they can get it to purchase. Let it come up on the screen. So see here, I click through to it, and then you just highlight your mouse on where they can get it, right? So it will be easy for the customer to purchase, all right? And just say thank you for coming to Flourish Spire and end it there. So always end with the sale or call to action. So whatever the sale or the call to action is going to be, always end with that. All right. So now we'll be back to our launch strategy. Now, I was supposed to send you hashtag generator and post affy last week. Still going to send them to you. However, I was doing some research using Meta Business Suite, and I realized that Meta Business Suite is actually very versatile now, and it's free. So you can look at using that or Post Affy. Post Affy will also allow you to do everything like Social Bee and Hootsuite, which will include LinkedIn. Now, Meta Business Suite doesn't include LinkedIn. It only includes Facebook and Instagram. But let's say you're just starting out and you don't want to spend a lot of money yet, and you just want to focus on Facebook and Instagram alone. I think you have LinkedIn as well, right? Okay, yes. And we had mentioned doing TikTok. So Post Affy can also do TikTok. I think Hootsuite does TikTok too. Not sure if Social Bee still does it, but
does Meta Business Suite have TikTok?
No, they don't. But one of the beauties with Meta, so you can juggle between them, which is what I do. One of the beauties of Meta is that it gives you suggestions and tools for growing Instagram and Facebook. So I want you to just juggle through them and just figure out which one works best for you. I find that the desktop interface for Meta is easier to use than the Post Affy desktop interface. Now, Post Affy, it has a desktop interface, but for some reason, I find when I'm scheduling, it actually glitches. Now, if I'm scheduling straight from the app on my smartphone, it's fine. But scheduling on the desktop is a different story. So I just want you to probably just play around with them and see which one works best for you. But I'm still going to give you the hashtag generator link after today's session, okay?
Okay.
Did you have any questions for me based on last session, or are we just going to pick up where we left off?
Just picking up where we left off. The video was great. That's the one that I really needed your help on.
Okay, so you understand everything that I recommended there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to your launch list.
Okay.
Let me make sure I enabled you to share. Okay, go ahead.
All right, let me find. Okay. I think we left off at email marketing.
Okay.
Because we talked about all of the hashtag generator and stuff.
Yeah, we did Convert, we did TubeBuddy, and we were on email marketing. Okay, so the email marketing now. So you signed up for my free guide, right?
Yes.
So that's a part of email marketing. It's using email as a means to follow up with the customer or as a means to get contact information. So for example, social media platforms are not owned by us. Instagram or Facebook, even if we're posting on them every day, they're not owned by us. So they can shut down anytime with all of the information. So the key thing that social media needs to be is just a tool to drive organic traffic to your website or to your database. So your website is flourishspire.com. You want to make sure that persons who are interested, you're not just selling them a product, but that you're also capturing their name, email address, or phone number so that you can follow up and further sell them. Some people may see your content and not buy today. but you may market to them over time. And I remember we said this the last session. You market to them and over time they'll become a client, right? So what you want to do is to be able to always sell to these clients via email. Always engage them, always give them tips, always add value to them. All right. No, for email marketing, I use GetResponse. There's ConvertKit, there's MailChimp, there's Infusionsoft. There's a whole lot of different ones. What I usually try to do with these platforms is use platforms that are easy to use. And also it has a training course in there that will enable me to learn how to use it easily. Like say, for example, you want to just take the time to set up all the elements of this system yourself, right? GetResponse has a course in there. Facebook has a course, and a lot of people don't know about it either, that teaches you how to use Facebook to market your business, how to create Facebook ads, how to create Instagram ads, how to optimize each platform, how to do carousel posts. So, but a lot of people don't know that it exists. Now I share strategies like this in my free group, right? So with GetResponse, the course will walk you through the process. Do you understand?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
everything is in GetResponse. So landing pages, email marketing, and then you have email marketing includes autoresponders, newsletters, landing pages, the entire process. So in GetResponse, say for example, tell me something. When the person's purchased the product, right? Do you request their email address at any point in the sales process, in the buying process?
That's a good question. I think I do. This is my
So check that. Okay, actually email. Does the email come to you though? Or is the email just to deliver the download to them?
it should come to me. Okay, so here's my email stuff. When they download, here's like the settings for the response
the
back
back
to
end.
them. Yeah. So download files, email. Yeah, so it does. I do ask for their email actually, because the download gets emailed to them.
Okay, so you will have the email that you can download that data and upload it into an email
Yes.
marketing system.
Yeah, I don't like. That's always going to be another thing I need to check into. But like this app, big digital download that's integrated into Shopify, has its own like email marketing, I guess.
Oh, it has an email marketing setup, so it automatically sends them an email once they download.
Yeah.
You can see it here because you have the purchase files have been updated.
Yeah, there's like a download files email, there's a files updated email, and there's a checkout. Okay, so maybe GetResponse would have more. I feel like GetResponse does have more to offer because of the templates and stuff.
Yeah, so
And
yes,
it does.
with the templates, and then you can like, okay, they have download your purchase files, which is the subject. You can probably tweak the subject and then GetResponse will enable you to make it look better. So you downloaded my free guide that was using GetResponse. The landing page for it was using GetResponse.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that was not that one, the landing page, which is the eguide.befreemarketing.com. Yeah, this is on GetResponse, but I've customized it, right?
Okay.
To make it look like all pretty and stuff like that. This is a thank you page, but the front page, go to another tab and look for the front page. All right, click on this e-guide up here. All right, so all of this is on GetResponse. So this was just a landing page on their platform that I designed, but then I connected it to, I created a custom domain for the guide as a subdomain from my business domain, and then just connected it to the get response landing page.
Okay.
All right. So what I was saying, no, because you have the products in Shopify, what you can do, just leave the Shopify products email thing as is, but try and customize it. So like look at go to the email section, customize the caption and the descriptions more. What I would suggest is, say, you remember we were talking about doing a free lead magnet before they actually come to purchase from you. So like some free, maybe even a free financial planning schedule, or just a video with some tips on wealth creation or something, but something that people would want, just like how I give you my free guide and it has given you so much information, something like that. Then you can set up that and get response to build your email list. Because remember, we're talking about the fact that you only have a small amount of followers. So you want to grow that. But you want to break the know, like, and trust factor by having something that you can offer them that's of value. And then when you offer them something of value, what's going to happen now is that they're going to want to know, okay, what's next? The next step in the process is to buy your shared packages, right?
Yeah.
Or the single package or whatever. Does that make sense to you?
I'm not following the beginning side. Like you just to put more documents out there that sells.
Yeah. You're not putting any more documents. This is what you're doing. You want them to get an idea of what value you bring to the marketplace. So let me
Campaigns?
Huh?
Campaigns?
No,
Email campaigns?
no, yeah, you're gonna do email campaigns too, but we're talking about the lead magnet now.
Okay.
Okay. The Monetizer Systems e-guide is the lead magnet. So we're talking about what you're going to use to help them to get to know you. So
Okay.
your business partners, your work colleagues, everybody knows you, right?
Mhm.
Does that make sense? You're with me?
I'm with you.
Okay. And you don't have to sell them on who you are because they already know you,
Mhm.
right? No, these people who are going to be buying from you, they don't know you. They've never seen you before, right? So what you're trying to get them to do is to get to know you and your work. So you do that by giving them a taste. It's just like when you go to a restaurant and you get an appetizer before the actual full meal comes.
But like I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to understand how to do that. Are you saying email campaigns? Like I don't understand what
Right. So
step.
what I'm saying is, so Get Response is what we call an email marketing platform that facilitates the process for you to give people a lead magnet and build your email list.
Okay.
All right. So persons who are new, so just think back to this. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me see if I can make it simpler. So I'm gonna use my Facebook page. All right. Okay, so you can use either Facebook or Instagram, but I'm gonna show you my Facebook page, okay? Let me
Okay.
know when you're sharing my screen. Are you seeing it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so when persons come to my Facebook page, they're gonna see this cover photo. They're gonna see Roseanne, the Dream Monetizer. The page is clearly telling them who I am and what I do, right? This is the current offer, that masterclass that I have available. Here, it tells them my bio, what I do, consulting with visionary entrepreneurs on strategic systems that increase impact and income globally, okay? Then it tells you that I'm an entrepreneur, certified global business consultant, where I live. And then it gives you my social media channels and my websites. Now, what happens is they don't know me. Those who are new to me don't know me, but this gives them an introduction to who I am and what I do. Now, if they click these websites, what's gonna happen is that this is the one with the lead magnet. All of them will lead back to the lead magnet. It's going to take them here. What they're going to get here is this free guide that shows them my work. When they give me the name and the email address, it says download now. It's going to send them an automated email with the guide, which you got, right?
Quick question. When you clicked on that link, it sends them straight to a get response template, not your website.
So it's integrated. I think that's where you got lost. So it's like, this is a get response template, but it's integrated. Let me go in the back end of get response and show you. So it's integrated because what I use to build it, so you can use anything to build a website, but you can connect the domain name to it. So you can build a website on Squarespace, Wix, GetResponse, Shopify, but you can connect it to your own personal domain. Okay? So I built it on GetResponse, but I have connected it to a subdomain on my website using my DNS records in my website backend system.
Okay.
Right. So that I think that's where I lost you. Hang
Yeah,
on 1 second. Huh? Yes,
that
I'm
was
going to show you exactly what I mean on the back end because you're
I don't know get response. I need to learn more. I don't know get response. I need to learn more about that.
Okay, no worries. That's fine. It's a process. I don't expect you to know everything today, okay? So don't worry about that. So that's why I'm explaining it to you, right? So that you understand how the different elements work.
Mhm.
All right, I'm logging into the back end of my get response dashboard to show you. So you understand. And it doesn't have to be get response. Like I said, if you want to start with Shopify, you can start with Shopify and then you can do get response after. So this is my get response back office, okay? So in here is where you can set up the forms, newsletters, landing pages. You can add contacts, you can create an autoresponder, then you can create a campaign, which is like the email marketing campaign, okay? All of these are different stats based on recent newsletters or whatever that I sent out. So now I'm gonna go, this thing is in my way. All right, so now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go to landing pages. So I'm just letting you understand the elements. So what I was saying is that you're gonna do a lead magnet. Now you have the packages set up in Shopify, but your email marketing can be integrated with your Shopify.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
I like this get response. I really want to integrate it.
Yeah, so you can integrate it. So that's what I've done. So this is integrated with my website. Now I have different landing pages in here, but let me find the particular one in question. 1 second. Okay, here it is. So I'm gonna go into the setup now. So what happens is that you can create the landing page and everything connected to the email in GetResponse. But before you publish the site, because GetResponse will give you a free domain for the landing page, a free website for the landing page. But it's better marketing so like how you have Flourish Spire, you can use your DNS record and create a subdomain. So let's say your free guide is 5 wealth management tips or 5 ways to start saving. One of the key things to do would be a solution, 5 ways to get yourself out of a financial pit, or 3 ways. And you can do a video, you can do a guide, or you can do a video on a workbook, right? So there's different ways that you can offer lead magnets. Some of them I've done a free challenge. I've used my Facebook group as a free guide. So there's different things you can use. For you now, because you're focused on launching as soon as possible, I just wanted you to keep it simple, right?
Okay.
I don't want you to do anything like a challenge. I want you to do either a guide or you just do a short video with a workbook or something, or with a sample financial planning sheet. but you're going to give them 3 to 5 tips that will actually work if they implement them right now. So if you should go through all of my monetizer systems e-guide and implement everything that's in there, you can actually start making money just from using that guide alone without spending any money with me. Right? No, what that does is give you an experience of what it's like to work with me, because all of this content I created, right? The design, everything in there, I created the setup, the system. I did all of that. And I'm also giving you the systems. So at the end of it, there is a course for you to use the e-guide. All right. So this is the landing page. Okay. So all of this was a template that I selected from GetResponse, and I just customized it with my own pictures, captions. So this template came like this. I just changed like the word in here. I didn't change these were already on the template. I added the word in. I added this, which was a screenshot of the front page of my guide, right? This was already on it, this design here with the phone and whatever. So I just went through all the templates and chose what I wanted. And then I added this picture because I wanted something that spoke about a light bulb idea. So I added this picture, but this is a built-in form that's already in the landing page, right? And then I added these testimonials from former clients. Okay. And down here.
So I have a question. These sub-pages or subdomains, you don't have to create a new domain name or anything, right?
No, I'm going to show you. I'll get to that. I'm going to show you how I get to that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So this is the thank you page. So you were just on the thank you page just now.
Okay.
So this is it. So each landing page template has the regular page and a thank you page. And then if you look up here, you can edit this. Then you can also edit the mobile version. So you see how it looks on mobile.
Okay.
Okay. And you can tweak it. Now, then what I would just do is save, go to the next step. And the next step is going to be to publish it, to make it live. So if you're still in designing phase, you don't publish yet, right? So here is where now we connect it to a subdomain. So this is it. So I have to have a page title. There's SEO settings. Oops. So a description of what the guide is. And then notice this here to choose the page URL. So GetResponse gives you this URL, but what I did was assign my own domain. Okay. And then when you go to assign your domain, it tells you how to change the DNS settings on your own computer, on your own website. Do you understand?
Change my DNS settings.
Yeah, okay.
So that it calls my Shopify?
Right. No. So basically what you're doing, this subdomain that you get from GetResponse, you're customizing it to your domain connected to your website for marketing purposes.
Okay.
So let me show you. Hold on.
I probably just need to take a tutorial.
Yeah, I know, but I'm showing you because I want you to get it smooth in your head, so that I want you to get the process flowing in your head so that you understand this is what a part of the launch strategy is, because you have to understand the elements. If you don't understand the elements when we're actually doing the launch process, you're going to get confused. And I don't want you to be confused, because you need to understand, even if we're going to do it for you, if you understand the process, it's gonna make it easier for you to understand how to do it when we're training you on your own. And remember, all of this is recorded, so you're going to be able to go back and watch this, right? Okay. Only thing, you won't be able to turn off my face if you don't like it, but anyways, you'll still be able to see. But yeah, so that's why I record these sessions, because I want you to be able to hold on a second. Let me just, so what I'm doing now is logging into my website's backend. All right. Hold on 1 second. I have to write down my passwords because I've got so many of them.
Yeah, same.
When you're doing this business and have so many online systems, you have to do that. All right, so here we are sharing the screen again. Yeah, I don't want, I need you to understand the flow, right? So this is my back end of my website. See my domain?
Yes.
Okay. So I can go to the site dashboard here. And if you notice on the get response page, it says, hold on. It says how to add a CNAME entry to your subdomain or change DNS settings. So this add a new domain is where you would go. So what I'm doing is going to the place on my website where I changed the CNAME settings, right? On here. So, okay, so I'm gonna go to manage domain. And then when I go to manage domain, click on these three dots here. And it might look a little different because FlourishSpire is on a different website, right?
Yeah.
But you just understand the specific features. So I go to manage DNS records. When I do this, see the CNAME?
Okay.
CNAME and see text and SPF mail exchange name servers. So this is what I did. On the CNAME, I added a CNAME to my own domain. So I just added one of these, like add a record here. And when I get response tells me what website to point it to, what get response site to point it to. And I put that in the value section because if I click add a record, it's going to ask me for this. So my subdomain is eguide.befreemarketing. I would add the get response here. I choose the time that I want, right?
Why time? What's the time for?
Because when it is, the website is going to update a DNS record, you set the time that you want it to do for. Say you're not ready to launch the website. You don't need it until a week's time. You can choose 1 week. Because whenever it's done, the website, the domain is going to be live. And if it's SEO optimized, anybody can Google it and find it. Okay, so you choose what time you want. So being that my page was already completed, I choose 30 minutes because I want it to be launched in the shortest time possible because I'm ready for the landing page now. But you may not be ready for the landing page right now, so you can choose this. Because it takes for up to 48 hours to actually update, even after it's updated here, 30 minutes. And when it takes that 48 hours to update, what it does is then that it goes, you have to then go and update, let's go back to get response. You have to then go back to get response here. Oops, wrong one. Here, put it in, set this up, right? And then come back and publish it.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Is everything clear for you now?
Makes sense.
Okay. So basically what I was saying to you is you need a lead magnet to let people get to know you. So the FlourishSpire is an intro on the website. Like anybody can come to the website and find that from anywhere. So once you send the FlourishSpire, the video with you talking is a part of the sales strategy, part of the launch strategy. However, when you are on, so I showed you Facebook. Let's go back to Facebook. And hold on. I could use Instagram as well. Let's use Instagram too. All right, so. All right, so when I'm going live on Instagram or say Facebook, so for example here, like I did a live video yesterday, I'm gonna do another one when we're through. So when I do the video, at the top of the comments, there is a website. Facebook now has a setting where you can pin a website to the top of your feed once you go live, right? So here, once I go live, what I'm currently promoting now is my 10x your revenue masterclass. It will automatically pin this. Now, sometimes I will have my free guide there, which is the lead magnet, right? So based on what the communications are with the people and the groups that I'm in, people are asking for more ways to increase their income. So that's why I'm promoting the 10x your revenue masterclass. But everywhere people see you and you're talking or engaging, you need to give them a way to get to know you more. So on all of my platforms, so Instagram here, once they see a post, it's not just going to be a post. The post is going to drive them to my profile. And then there is a way for them to connect with me. Consulting with visionary entrepreneurs on strategic systems that increase income, impact and income globally. Get the Monetizer Systems e-guide for free. Okay. Then this sends them to my website. Okay. It's a journey that you're carrying, launching, marketing, strategy. It's a journey and an experience that you're walking your prospective client through. You're giving them an experience of you. It's like you don't know me. So when they come to my website, this is what's going to happen. On any other websites, the pop-up page is going to come up inviting them to get the free guide if they haven't gotten it. When they click this, when that pops up, this is going to carry them here and add them to my email list. Once they go to my email list, I'm automatically sending out emails. So like what I showed you a while ago was a landing page, but there is also autoresponders, which is an automatic email that they get with the download, right? So when you signed up for the Monetizer Systems e-guide, you automatically got an email with it, right? However, it's a autoresponder that I set up for you to get that. Now, what that means is I don't have to be there to actually send you the email. Why is it not bringing up? Oh, hold on. So I'm looking for, okay. So here is the autoresponder email. And then also it has newsletters. So I can send out, so I have a message going out to my email list every week. Right? So here is the get response. So this is the email. So you notice this subject, it says you got it. And if you signed up, you should say you got it, Melissa. That was the subject of the email.
Yes, I did.
Okay. No, that's why I was saying to you on your thing from them, and I can go in here and edit the message that you get, right? On your thing from them, on your Shopify backend, you can customize the subject line of the email. Okay? Customize the subject line. You can also customize the email address. So this is the email. So if I wanted to edit, change the email, change the photo, change anything on the email, I can go in right here. Change the download and everything. Okay? So everything is set up in this. Now, so I was saying you can use what you have already, or what you can do is you can build an email list with get response, and then once persons get your free guide, you market a course to them through email.
Okay.
Right? Instead of direct selling. So that would be the launch strategy. Free guide. Because people get iffy when they feel as if you're trying to sell them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to buy something else from anybody else. Everybody, because this is the truth. And especially since COVID, everybody's selling somebody online. Everywhere you turn, there's something advertising or marketing. Like I used to enjoy watching YouTube. Now I have a struggle because in the middle of the YouTube thing, there's ads. I don't want no ads. I want to watch my movie, right? So at the end of the day, people be like, okay, she's just another salesperson. Like there's other people out there doing it. No, you want them to be so comfortable with you that they don't even think you're selling them. They'll be like, oh, she's here to help me get out of my financial pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the process. So this is the back end of the email that you set up. So I changed, this was a template as well. I just edited the image, and I edit the font to match my brand, because all across, remember I showed you the brand kit last time. So I edited the font. I use Times New Roman for everything. For my brand, that's what's my brand. We would figure out what the fonts are on your website and reuse those fonts all across everything you're marketing on social media. All right, so here's the link for the guide here. And the guide is uploaded in the same Get Response platform. right? It could have been a video. So it don't matter what it is, you just create something that's going to add value to them. No. And then if you notice here, I'm not just giving them a guide. I tell them what's in the guide. I tell them why my company was created. And I say to them, if you need a solution for your money making needs, here's what we focus on. So I'm telling you what my business offers. And then this is a call to action for them to book a call if they need a customized solution. So say you weren't a client and you got this and you were like, wow, I love what this girl has. I need her help. There is a way for you to connect with me. So everything is like in a loop.
Mm-hmm.
And all it does is sell your services.
Yeah.
Do you get it now?
Awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is. But here's the thing.
You get it. When I see that once you get it and you understand it, then it just automatically does it on
It
its own.
just flows, right? And here's the thing now. Once you have it set up once, so if you notice, I have multiple landing pages, multiple autoresponders and email lists for different segments of my business, because there's the high ticket clients, there's the low ticket clients, there's corporate companies, there's public speaking. So there's different things, but you can set up different ones. So if you go on my calendar to book a call, you notice there's different calls. So based on what people request, they'll go in a different email list. So the people who already have established their dream, but they have an existing business, they won't get this because they don't need it, because they already know how to do all of this. But they're going to get how to grow your business to the next level, how to manage staff, how to delegate, how to upgrade your business with systems that can help you to scale easily. So at the end of the day, once you understand that principle, you can rinse and repeat, and then you can just go in and edit templates, right? Because one of the beauties with Get Response is that you don't have to figure out everything all by yourself. I'm gonna show you go back to the homepage in Get Response and show you what I mean. So okay, here we go. Share the screen. All right, so it's showing me all Halloween stuff. I don't want no Halloween, but anyways. So here is templates that are already in there. Are you seeing?
Yeah.
These are templates that are already there.
Okay.
So all you do is go in, change it, tweak it, change the images, the colors, whatever, and the wording to match what you want. So you have pre-designed templates there, and then you can actually select the templates via category. So are you going to sell, educate, promote? So in your case, you would be selling a product, right? Or maybe you do a free guide, but the different templates are here, and you look through and see which one feels more comfortable for you. And you just edit it. And then you can preview a template. Like, you don't actually have to download it and start. You can see what it looks like before on both regular laptop, desktop, or mobile is shown over at the side.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So now, as I said, there's different email marketing systems. You just choose for all the systems that are there. My recommendation is choose the one that feels more like you. If you're choosing a partner to get married to live, to do life with, you're not going to choose somebody that you're uncomfortable with. You're going to choose somebody who makes you feel good about yourself, who makes you laugh, makes you happy, who will be willing to tell you the truth if something is wrong and you want to grow. So you're going to choose something that makes you better. You're not going to choose something that's going to bring you down, right? So same thing with these systems. You're on your path to complete total financial freedom. You want to not just be happy being an actor or a movie star, you also want to bring freedom for other people, because that's going to make you feel more self-actualized, right? So I could just stop here because I've already become a celebrity with writing my book and coming in the media. But for me, that's not enough. Because, like, I'm just telling you my story. Like, when I became an international best-selling author, I could just say, oh, that's good. Like, I did that for me. Yeah, I'm so happy. No, I am not that type of person. I want to add value to other people's lives, because I don't think I should be in freedom and other people be in bondage. So I want them to be able to be in the same freedom, to be able to have the freedom to choose to live their dream life versus work a 9 to 5 forever.
Yeah.
Right? to choose to spend more time with their kids, or more time looking after their mother who might be elderly, or more time looking after children or contributing to whichever charitable cause or social cause is important to them. At the end of the day, we should all have the freedom to choose. So what you're doing is giving them the freedom to choose, and you just need to make sure that that is easily communicated to them with the strategy that you're going to be using to launch. All right.
Yes.
Any questions? Did I go too fast?
No, everything was good. I'm gonna really go back on this recording and dig in deeper, but
Okay.
but I also want to get started on the get response stuff, and I need to do my video over. I need to figure out get response so I could start generating a template to start creating an email list.
Yeah, and I think, and that will be easy. I think the best thing for you to do, because I'm trying to keep it to not be very time consuming, do a video, right? Just get, so this is what I want you to do. Think back to 2006. Think back if you were there now. What 3 things would you have told yourself to do that could change your life within a week or 2? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Find those 3 things, do a video on those 3 things. And if you need to, add a workbook to it, or just a snippet of a sheet. You understand? So you
Instead of saying
them,
the whole thing?
huh?
Instead of saying the whole story?
No. This is not the story. The story is different. The story is for the website.
Okay, so
and for YouTube. And the story, we're gonna do snippets of the story for your social media, and then link them to the full video on your YouTube, right? But this is your lead magnet.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So my lead magnet is the Monetizer Systems e-guide. But your lead magnet don't have to be a guide, it can be a video.
Okay, God, I hate videos. Okay.
Oh, you hate? Okay, I thought you liked them.
No, as you can see, I failed really bad on this.
You didn't fail. You did very well for the first time. You didn't fail. You just need some tweaks. You didn't fail. Nothing is a listen, nothing is a failure, because failures are lessons that you're going to use for your next level of success. If you didn't fail, you wouldn't know what not to do the next time. So I don't look at anything as a failure. That's not in my vocabulary. We don't fail around here, we only succeed. So, and I teach my kids, everybody I mentor, that's what I teach them. Nothing is a failure. So maybe you didn't get it perfect the first time, but you did good. Listen, I have a client about 2 years ago, she booked me because she has a fear of going live. Yeah. And up to now, she hasn't gotten over the phobia. Don't care how I told her how many millions she's losing because she's not going live. And she does epic posts. If I should show you her Instagram and social media, she does great posts. She is good. She's mastered Canva. I can't get her to do a live. I said, let's do a co-live. I'll go live with you.
Yeah.
She hasn't done it yet. So there's no way you're a failure. No, well, she did a couple of videos, but then she was shy to put them out there, right? So eventually I just left her, and then I recommended her to a lady who helps you to deal with anxiety. So she's working with her now to help her to get over that. But then I later found out she had anxiety because she had done a co-live with somebody and the person shamed her publicly in front of everybody on Facebook. So that was a part of her fear for going live, like thinking that people wouldn't believe in her, because she offers what she offers the market is highly valuable, very highly valuable. So no, you didn't fail, ma'am. We just need a few tweaks and you're good. Okay. We don't fail around here. All right. So let's go back to your launch list.
Okay. I actually need to drop at 12.
Okay. We may need to do our final session then.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go to the office?
I don't know. I need to call them, but I do have a meeting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I have a meeting. Okay, so let's just go through this real fast. Okay, so the next one is, the payment stuff I already have. I like my payment strategy.
Yeah. So back on
good.
this booking platform or online calendar.
Yeah, the booking one. Oh, that one's not this one. The booking one is the one that I would like to bring into my website. I don't have anything right now.
So you can actually integrate one of these with what you onto your website. Like you just can add a booking page, right?
And so you were mentioning Acuity was good?
Yeah, I use Acuity. That's what I have now. But Book Like a Boss is better
Okay.
than Acuity. So Book Like a Boss it can be integrated Acuity can be as well, but Book Like a Boss has way more features. So I am actually planning to shift from Acuity to Book Like a Boss because you can do courses directly on Book Like a Boss, get paid. You can also do that on Acuity, but I just find that Book Like a Boss gives you the option to customize it more than Acuity does,
Okay.
right? Acuity doesn't have a lot of leverage in the customization platform. Now, because I have my website, that's not really a big deal for me yet. But what I plan to do when we're upgrading the systems is do Book Like a Boss. So you can use any of them. Now, right now, you can launch and sell the packages without a booking calendar. But why I want you to have the booking calendar is this. I want you to have an option in there. If you don't have it on any of the documents yet, like have a section where you invite them to book you for private coaching, financial coaching sessions or wealth coaching sessions. That's a way for you to get more money. So you're selling the packages at $55, $10 for the single one, etc., right? But you can upsell to them doing one-on-one coaching with you, say at like $500 a month, you meet them for 2 sessions a week, or let's see what would be affordable for a corporate executive or somebody, a working mom or whatever. Figure out what that is that's affordable to you, like you're willing to exchange your time for money for that particular amount of time. So it could be 30 minutes. It don't have to be long, right? Like our first session was about maybe 45 minutes to an hour, but you can do a lot in 20 minutes, right? Because it's basically just walking them through clearing the blockages that are there and letting them understand what's the system to move forward.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
Right. So, and then you're making more money as well, right?
Can you show me your schedule? Can you show me how you do
Sure.
yours?
The back end you're talking, or
Like what your
hold on.
process, I guess.
Okay, hold on. All right, this is on the website, but this is not what I'm looking for. So let me show you. Okay, this is my booking system on my website, right?
Okay.
This is the business blaster breakthrough I was telling you about the other day.
This is when you click on book online.
Right. This is for clients who book in services directly through. Whoa. Oh, why does it say that? All right. I don't know why but normally what happens here, it gives them a description of the service and the prices.
Oh, this is
right?
cool.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not coming up though. I need to go into my back end and see what's happening, but it usually does all of that, right? So if you notice, I have the services here, and then when you click this, it will give you a description and the price to pay and everything. However, no, for persons who are not sure yet, but they just have questions and they need to work through stuff, they can come here and just click through here from my website. So this is what you would do on your website, set up a page, just carries them through to my booking calendar. So this is Acuity, right? So if you notice, the public speaking, when they request a book, choose a time. It's gonna take them to put their name, phone, email, tell me what their event is about. This is if they're booking me for public speaking. I can ask them questions. So when they fill out this, what's the theme of your event, where your event will be hosted, what type of organization are you booking this request for? What's your budget, date of your event, target market? When they click complete appointment, this is going to send me an email. Okay. When that email comes to me, I already know exactly what to offer this client directly. So if I'm doing a long-term contract with you, at the end of the contract, it invites you to book a proposal review call, because we're going to review the proposal and see what changes you want versus what you don't want, if you're okay to go ahead. Or maybe you are a client who wants to pay in full. Like the 6K clients, we offer them a payment plan. They can pay in 6 months or a year to pay, even if the program is 90 days, 3 months. You can pay it in 6 months or a year. So I offer payment plans to make it easier for persons to still get the information and benefit. That comes straight to my email as well. All right. The other one, no. So each service, each thing that I offer, this is a birthday dream complimentary call for Jamaica. This is a coffee chat, like just for networking, right? This is if you want to start a business here. This is a monetize your dream intensive call. So this is what I was telling you the other day, to go through and book and see the questions. Now, each of them have questions. So I customize it just so that I can specifically know what the client wants. So this is how you screen people to decide whether they're a serious client or not.
Okay.
Okay. So here, same thing. So the OS intensive, it gives you a name, email address. OS intensive is for business owners. So the first question is, do you own a business? What stage is your business in? Are you experiencing high level of stress or overwhelm in your business? If yes, explain. Ready or willing to do the work to change your business now. So see, I'm qualifying them here to say whether or not they're a client that's ready to work with me. If they said they're not willing to do the work, then I'm not going to contact them to follow up to book the service, because you have to be willing to do the work, right? We're not going to, unless you're purchasing a DFU service, which is done for you service. All right. So it tells you what the operation simplification intensive is, which is what OS intensive stands for. It's a 90-day business intensive with a DFY business system setup service. So we set up all of your business systems. And then it asks you, are you ready to invest? Okay. So I'm clearly telling you, this is a package that I'm offering for sale. So you have to spend money. And then what has been your business experience so far? What would you like to see happen differently in your business right now? So all of this, and I give you a big paragraph to fill this out, because I want to hear all of your troubles and trials, right? Because what I'm giving you is a solution to the troubles and trials. And then I ask you, what would you like to spend more of your time doing? So you're telling me what's making your life unhappy, because what I'm going to give you is a solution to make your life happy, right? What's your employment status? So this is telling me your income level. Are you qualified to pay for the product or service? Or maybe you're homeless and just starting from scratch, have no money at all. If that's the case, this is not for you. You need to get the e-guide and join my free group, right? So when all of this comes, and then I ask them their income, biggest challenge in achieving their business goals now. And once they complete this, it books a call. It schedules, it's connected to my Zoom.
Okay.
Right? So it's connected to my Zoom, and it books a session on Zoom and locks the spot on my calendar. So it's connected to my Zoom and my Google Calendar.
Okay.
Okay. So wherever I am in the world, even if I'm on the road and not at my computer screen, if I have my phone, I'm going to get an email saying somebody booked a call.
Yeah.
Right. And it shows all the questions that I ask them, it shows me the answers to the question. So when I get on the call with them, I immediately know to say, okay, I understand you're in a place where you're financially, strained right now, or temporarily out of cash, as I like to say, TOP. However, it's not the end of the world. Here is a solution for you. So I give free strategies and tips in my group, how you can generate wealth, make your dreams happen, in my Facebook group on a daily basis. All right. I go live in my Facebook group as well as here's a free guide. Here's a low budget course. Follow me on all my social media platforms. I give free strategies and tips that you can use and implement right away. Use those, make some money. And if you still want to work with me when you're done, come back to me. Right? If it's a client that's a candidate for the intensive and has 6K to pay, Okay, we have the call. I run them through what the proposal and the contract looks like. If based on the price, we negotiate whether they're going to pay in full, they need a payment plan, and look at effective dates to start working, just like how we negotiated via Upwork. But instead, this is me doing it separate and apart from Upwork, just through my business systems. Then I do a contract, send the contract to them. When they get the contract, we do a proposal review call, and during that call, we take the first payment or the full payment or whatever, then we get started working.
Nice.
Does that explain the process for you?
Yeah, that sounds really good. I need to do that myself. I need
Yes,
to bring...
that's what you're going to do.
Yes.
All right. So flip back to, you had some more things on your launch list.
That was it.
That's it?
Yeah, that was everything I
Okay,
had.
so let's talk about what we're going to do for you then. We would need to have another session if we're done. We're going to talk about what strategy. Well, we would need to have another session because you say you have to go at 12, which is a minute to 12 now, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do next is choose exactly what we need to do for you.
Okay.
So you're going to edit the video, and then you're going to do a lead magnet. You're going to set up get response. You already have a way to collect payments and all of that. And then you're going to set up book like a boss.
I am going to set up book like a boss. Yes.
All right. Now, all of these elements are what you would need to set up. And then we're also going to start increasing your posting on social media.
Yeah.
Okay. Doing more carousel posts. I'm trying to, how much posts do you do now on social media? Like per day?
Per a week, I would say. Maybe like
Oh,
1 or 2, maybe 3.
1 or 2 or 3 a week?
Mhm.
Okay, that needs to change, ma'am.
I know I need more. So I like this automation platform where I can
Right.
spend the weekend, because the weekend
Yes,
is the only time I have.
that's fine.
Fridays are usually good, but like today's not.
That's
Saturday
okay.
and Sunday are my free days. I can
Mm.
just sit down, do things, and then you have that automated through the week is how I
Perfect. So that's what you're going to do. So this is what we do. We take an hour or two, right? And schedule content for the week, for the following week, whether for us or for a client. So you don't have to be there every day. So if you saw a post go out, a post went out on my Instagram or on Facebook, and stories even went out while our session was scheduled. I scheduled with you for 12. Post went out at 12. I didn't post them manually.
okay.
Right? We schedule them. So once they're scheduled, they post even while I'm talking to you. So what's happening is that your business is making money whether you're there or not, or you're advertising. So what we're going to focus on now is editing the video, creating a free lead magnet video, going to do get response, book like a boss. We're going to integrate everything with Shopify. And I also want you to go in and see how you can customize Shopify, the email that they get from Shopify as well, by changing the subject of the email and maybe making the description a little bit more catchy. All right. And you can actually do you have Chat GPT?
Yes.
Okay. So use Chat GPT to help you, like if your brain goes blank on what you need to do for captions and stuff for the social media, on how you need to reword. So like, because you can tell Chat GPT to reword this description of this product or service, sell it to struggling 9 to 5 struggling professionals, struggling working professionals, and use that, and then you edit it accordingly, right? Now, make sure you have a plagiarism checker. Do you have that already?
Plagiarism
Checker.
checkout? Oh, no, I don't have
All
that.
right, so a plagiarism checker, because most people, the AI systems do something automatic and generic. But sometimes because they're AI, they're pulling content from all over the web. They can pull something that somebody else has written or produced. So you need to run whatever you need to run whatever you create in in Chat GPT through a plagiarism checker. You just copy it, paste it in it, and let it check it to make sure there's nothing in there, right? Because some of the platforms, like I did an article for a magazine earlier this year on work from home tips, and the lady sent back and told me, that's AI. It wasn't AI, but I use Grammarly to do my grammar checks.
Yes.
So I didn't realize that Grammarly, because it's an online system, it was reading as an AI bot. So I had to go put it through the plagiarism checker and have it check it and then resubmit my article to the magazine.
Oh, wow.
So I'm telling you that, so because as you grow, things like this may happen. It doesn't really happen with Facebook and Instagram. Like they're good. But nowadays I see some of the platforms like LinkedIn asks you whether or not you are using AI content. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, so the thing is, so we're at the strategies now, right? So the lead magnet, customizing the back end of Shopify in terms of the email delivery. You have a payment platform, and then you're going to set up, I want you to create a structure of how you're going to charge. If people want to hire you as their financial advisor or maybe wealth coach after they have purchased your package, what does that look like? How are you going to offer that? What's the available time you have to do that? Because you're working full time now. What's the available time you have to do that? Whether you're going to do it maybe 2 nights a week or every other Sunday, but you book that slot out and you just have a calendar where those clients will book through that specific time. And then you can actually set it up as a paid product on Book Like a Boss.
Okay.
All right. And it's scheduled in advance. And then you put in the questions and stuff like that on the questionnaire. So let's do those. What I'm going to help you to do over the next, 20 something days until the 25th of November, when this service ends, is that for all the different things you're going to set up, we're just going to do 15-minute check-ins.
Okay.
Okay. So via Zoom. So like if you have any questions or any challenges, and then you can email and message me back and forth. Okay. So as it relates to the launch strategy, we want all of these elements in place. And then you're going to market the offer, market what you're selling, do the lead magnet, like just be doing a series of videos, posts, and everything that's driving them to the lead magnet for 2 weeks. Okay. And leading up to the 2 weeks, we're going to preface that by, you're going to give them like a pre-launch strategy, say, hey, guess what's coming? Something is loading, coming soon, launching on December 1st, right? So that we're prepping them for what's to come. And then on December 1st, the product that you're offering is live. Okay?
Okay.
So today, so I guess based on your schedule, we should take this week to prep all the elements.
Mm-hmm.
Prep all the elements, then we test it. Okay? You need somebody to do a test purchase on the website if you haven't done that yet.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Okay, good. So that's out the way. So set up all the elements and then test them.
Okay.
And then once we test them, then we start doing the launch. And then with the launch, what I would recommend, especially because you're new, you don't like video, but we can see if you could go live every day. And if you
Oh, God. Every day?
or every other day, just for the launch.
Yeah.
Aren't you in a movie?
No.
You're not.
I help make them. I'm not in them.
Oh, you're not acting. Okay. All right. So, you're a producer.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Oh, but you don't act. Okay. You get away, but not totally. I still need you to do some videos though, because those are gonna convert quicker. So I need you to do some reels. And one of the things I want you to do is to look up reels from wealth coaches or financial coaches and see what kind of reels they're delivering. So that gives you an idea of what kind of content you can create. So if you're afraid of going live, just do some 1 minute or 3 minute videos that you can do as reels.
Okay.
Right? And give some value, because the reels will market you and the carousels will market you easier. So just say, hey, here's how to save some money with X. All right, give them a tool. Give them something that you already use or a way to save money, right? So let's just drop couponing is a thing that a lot of people in America do, but you don't have to use couponing. Find a way that you can tell them how to save, like, you know, the credit card tips, something similar to what goes in line with what you're offering, and just do a little video and tell them how to benefit from that, and then lead them to go to the free guide or the free video with the steps that you have in your bio.
Okay.
So does that make the strategy clear for you?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
All right. So we'll check in. So next week, Friday. Take care.
All
Have
right.
a great weekend.
Thank you. We have 1, 2, 3 weeks.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's doable. Just don't think about everything you have to do one time. Take it one step at a time.
Okay.
Okay. Think about the most important thing that I need to do now. So first thing, the video.
Mhm.
Focus on one thing. If you think about everything you have to do, you will never do anything.
Mhm.
You're gonna choke
Yeah.
and not move. So the way to do the progress is one step at a time. So for example, I have 10 million things to do today, but first things, the sessions with the clients, then in between, whatever else I have to do, I focus on them one thing at a time. When you think about everything, you start worrying and hyperventilating and, you know, all kind of things happening. You start panicking, like, how am I going to do so many things one time? I have too much on my plate. No, do one. So get that one done, then move on. And you do checklists, right? So always have your pen. I have my pen and a whole lot of notepads. I have checklists on the computer, checklists on the phone.
Yeah.
Have the checklist, check the checklist. Because every time you check something, you feel accomplished. You feel good because you're making progress, right?
Yeah.
So just take things one element at a time. And you're going to find it's easier than you actually think.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. So take care. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, Roseanne. You're awesome.
Thank you. Take care. All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.